Okay, do you know what sounds a lot like punching a nun? It's like just gently slapping a seesaw.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and it's funny when it came to punching the cow sound, like I couldn't find an actual. Actually, it's funny. Look, the farmers, they don't want you punching their cows. They're very like protective, which kind of makes sense. But, like, yeah,
Wisconsin.
I know, but like have you ever kicked a soccer ball?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know that little side
I used
kick
to
you
play
do.
goalie a lot though because I was always
So you
kind of
haven't
like a
kicked a
heavy
soccer
kid.
ball.
Well, I would kick it away, but like I would always try to play soccer, and they would make me stand in the goal because I was fat. And they said I could cover more space, but then even my own teammates would kick the ball at me like really hard, and I felt like they were aiming at me and not the goal.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I got included.
Okay,
it was nice to play.
I mean, you probably know the sound then. Like if you kicking a soccer ball to the side, kind of sounds like hitting a nun.
All right, listeners, you're here at K-Who Radio 87.9. You're in the studio with Glenn Sheen for the K-Who Are You interview. And I am so happy to have you here because this is a person you may have heard their work, but you've never heard their voice. You're about to hear their voice right now. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alex Edibayo. You probably know me as the famous sound designer for multiple AAA video game franchises.
AAA?
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Car coverage and video games. All right. Hell yeah. Alex, so happy to have you here. I didn't know I was such a huge fan of your work. When the station producer reached out to me and said who you were, I was like, well, who the hell's this guy? No offense. Just
No. It's totally understandable. Typically when I introduce myself, people are like, oh, who are you? And like that makes sense. And I was like, hey, like, have you played like Fist Murder, Temple Diver?
Oh, God, I love Fist Murder, dude.
Oh my
Fist
gosh,
Murder is my favorite.
Fist Murder was actually a very sweet pet project that I was brought into that project very later on. For players who know, Fist Murder is like...
I mean, Fist Murder is a huge franchise by now.
Three-game trilogy. People have been playing it. It's a Sony platform, so like they've been playing it from the PlayStation 2 to 3 to the 4.
And I love that every time the game starts, you have a gun, right? And you're like, here's your gun. You go to use it. It's out of bullets. You throw it away, right to fists. You go right to murder. And every time they tease each new Fist Murder game, there's a new gun, but you never use them.
Nope, because you got those fists. And, like the thing about that game is that people absolutely know about all of the incredible gameplay, but they also know, maybe sort of unconsciously, the incredible sounds that comes with the game.
God, the satisfying, meat and
just like
blood.
Like that's me. I'm the guy who makes all of those sounds.
That's amazing, Alex. It's a gift that you give the world.
Thank you so much.
Thank
honestly.
you so much. I can't tell you the times, and people say like video games create violence, and that maybe that's true for some people, but I think I'm able to get something out. Like I think if I weren't, like in I think it was in. Maybe the second game in the elevator.
Yep.
And you just kind of
the elevator.
you have to figure out who to punch first. And in order to unlock which door you get to, and it was a puzzle plus violence. Yeah. And I was like, how is this bad? How could this possibly be bad?
There were so many like funny moments while making the sounds for that game.
Yeah.
I would be watching them play, like that elevator scene that you're talking about. Like you have to choose, like, hey, do I punch this cow? Do I punch this lady? Do I punch this nun? Do I punch this like other like terrorist? For me, when I was making those sounds, you might not know this, I was actually in a cornfield in Wisconsin.
What the?
Okay. Do you know what sounds a lot like punching a nun? It's like just gently slapping a seesaw.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and it's funny when it came to punching the cow sound, like I couldn't find an actual. Actually, it's funny. Look, the farmers, they don't want you punching their cows. They're very like protective, which kind of makes sense. Like
Wisconsin.
I know, but like have you ever kicked a soccer ball?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know that little side kick
you do. I used to play goalie a lot though because I was always
so you
kind of like
kicked
a heavy
soccer
kid.
Ball.
Well, I would kick it away, but like I would always try to play soccer, and they would make me stand in the goal because I was fat. And they said I could cover more space, but then even my own teammates would kick the ball at me like really hard, and I felt like they were aiming at me and not the goal.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I got included.
Okay,
it was nice to play.
I mean, you probably know the sound then. Like if you kicking a soccer ball to the side, kind of sounds like hitting a nun.
I never thought your work was that. I mean, it's amazing, but I never thought it was that intricate. You break it down to that level.
Honestly, like that's what all sound design is. Like you have to find like every intricate little moment that you think you're not hearing, but you're actually hearing has to be recorded and put into the game. Like,
does that make you a good listener, like in relationships?
You know, it's funny. I'm actually a terrible listener. So I've been told.
So
like,
I'm told.
I can hear things, sure, but like you know, like I mean, I've done enough growth after like 3 divorces. I can tell you.
Oh wow.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, like, what do you? I love to love, and they love to get divorces.
I mean, like, it's just sorry. No, I'm not judging.
No,
I just
it's
like, how
fine.
did you find someone to like love you again? You know, like how more than one person? Because I feel like I have found my person, you know, and then I unfound them, and now it's like I don't know. I go on dates,
Sure,
but like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And then I start to think about if I'm doing it wrong or not. And then I'm usually doing it wrong, or they leave, or I don't see them again. Sorry,
no, it's fine. No,
I made it about
opening
me.
up. But I like this. Yeah.
Well, I've been told a lot lately by the station manager that I should stop doing that because it's an interview about you, and
Hey,
it
like,
is. But I'm also like, am I not in the room as well?
No. If I'll take it from somebody who's been divorced 3 times.
3 times.
It is a bit. It is a lot about you. Like you're at least 50% of what's going on.
And so you've had 3 marriages.
3 marriages,
and all have ended.
All have ended.
And are you open for a 4th?
I currently have a girlfriend right now.
Wow, that must be nice.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the more we're talking, Alex, we should hang out.
We should hang out.
We should hang out. You should bring your girlfriend and her if she's got a friend or a sister. And we should crush some cans of Dr. Pepper, play some video games.
I would love that. Honestly, getting out and like hanging out and being like a regular person. That's how you experience life. That's how I collect sounds. That's how like the whole cycle continues. Honestly, isn't that the artistic process though? Like you just
feels like it.
You experiencing something, digesting it, and then giving it to another person for money.
Yeah. Okay, Alex, speaking of money, I'm getting a little nod from my producer here. We do have to cut to commercial real quick.
Oh, that's fine.
But if you're cool sticking around.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I want to pick your brain, buddy. I want to hear so much more about what's going on. You listening out there, this is K-Who Radio 87.9. You keep that dial locked in. You support these local businesses by listening to them, okay? Don't turn it away to something else. Those other stations, they don't care about you. We care about you. I love you. I love you so much. Don't leave. Okay,
right.
Man, you're killing this.
Thank you. This felt really good.
Truly a huge fan.
Yeah, thank you so much. Are you okay that the way you ended that made me feel like there was something else happening?
What do you mean?
You're just like, I love you so much. Like, were you talking to the crowd or someone in particular? Or?
Oh, I mean, yeah, the crowd. I'm assuming the crowd. You know, I say the crowd and the listeners, and we can listen to like, we can like track the numbers of like how many people are tuned in, you know? But like, it could just be on in the background. You know, you would like go to a mechanic's garage and the radio's just playing, and there's ads and there's people talking, and you just hear all the mechanic guys like drilling and rudely telling people the price they have to pay, and they're not listening, but it's on.
Yeah,
it's kind of how I feel sometimes. Like, am I just on?
Like you're like a background. Yeah. You're the in the industry we call that walla walla.
Walla walla.
Yeah, that's you. You're the Walla Walla. It's an important feature. Think about it like this: without you, there's just empty space, even if they don't know it.
I feel more like empty space lately. Do you? And then when it comes to like, how are you meeting these women when you find that? Oh, sorry, we're coming back here.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that's right. You need to go and get your dog some obedience training at Sit Happens. Sit Happens? Sit, boy. All right, Alex Edibayo in the studio. You've heard him before. You're going to hear him now. A famed video game designer. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much. That feels amazing to hear.
Well, dude, look, amazing to hear. Speaking of amazing to hear, let's talk more about some of the stuff you're working on right now.
Yeah. So right now, I'm currently working on what is essentially like a bunch of remakes of original Nintendo games.
Okay, amazing. Like what? Like Can you talk about some of the titles?
Oh yeah, like Mario 64. Like exactly. Yeah,
that's amazing.
I'd love to. Like, I'm also getting started on Donkey Kong Country, but like honestly, yeah, like it is. Oh my gosh, do you know how difficult it is to rent a gorilla?
I haven't even thought about
it's
that.
An insane. It's such an insane concept. Like, you go to the Congo, you shake a couple of hands. You'd think it'd be like maybe like what, 5 pieces of paper you got to sign. No, it's like a whole thing. You got to like...
Well, how many pieces of paper are you signing then?
I've signed like 20.
You signed 20 pieces of paper?
Yeah.
How many hands did you have to shake?
I had like 11 at least.
Whoa.
One of them was Jane Goodall, God rest her soul. It was a whole
R.I.P.
thing. And like, they're just like, hey, are you trying to like buy a gorilla? I'm like, no. I'm actually just trying to record it, get to know it a little bit, and I'll send it right back. And they're like, we don't like that you're going to send it right back like it's nothing. And I'm
They wanted you to keep the gorilla?
No, they're just like, oh, hey, like, you know, like there's a whole like humanitarian process. You got to protect it, yada, yada. And I'm just like, hey, man, like this isn't, like, yeah, I'm not going to like hit the gorilla.
Yeah, I'm over here like listening to dudes throw hammers into lasagna.
I'm like, by the way, when I talk to them, I'm like, hey, have you ever played Donkey Kong? And they're like, yeah, of course I played that. I'm like, that's what this is going into.
Wow. Donkey Kong Country.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's wow. Okay. Hey, what about Funky Kong? Do you need a voice for that? Because I know I could kind of give you a little. I'm a pretty cool guy.
Show me Funky Kong.
Well, I'm not gonna do it right now. I can't do it. Okay, I'll try and do it. Okay, I'll pretend I have sunglasses. Okay. On. And because you know, and back when I was a kid, I put like gel in my hair. Never anything cooler. Okay, this is if you want to use a sample, you can use a sample.
I'll give you the count. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, all right.
It's pretty good.
Funky Kong?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Alex, we're too near the end of the interview, so I do have one last thing we got to do. It's the K-Who questionnaire. Okay. A couple of questions that come in online from our K-Who heads out there. I'm going to throw them your way, and you just answer, shoot from the hip, or punch from the hip if you want. Nice. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit you here with this one right now. All right. Alex, if you had a chance to travel to the moon, would you go?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I think space is very overrated.
Also, there's no sound.
No, yeah, you can't hear anything in space. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of strange how you know, you see all the stars and you see the cosmos, but then and like, you know, you look at like a tapestry or like you know, like my aunt had this blanket. Anyway, you look up there and you think it's all beautiful, but then the scientists are like, no, it's actually cold and desolate, and the space is filled with more nothing than something. So maybe that's why, you know, when you feel super alone in the world, you're actually just more a part of the universe. Because you're alone.
Are you okay? What's going on?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
No, it's fine.
No, I'm actually fine.
Okay, great.
People keep saying this lately. People keep thinking something's wrong with me. I think there's something wrong with everyone else.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Alex Edibayo, so great to have you here. And listeners out there, K-Who fans, if you want to go back and play that original Fist Murder game, I can't recommend it better. It's one of my absolute favorites. And like I said, it gets me, dude, it lets me off so much tension and pressure. Like, I think if I hadn't played those games, I would have absolutely killed someone by now. Oh. In real life.
Okay.
Like, because I think you're saving lives by going out there and creating horrible sounds.
You know what? That's a lovely sentiment. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here today.
My pleasure.
And you out there, listeners, stick around. We got a solid rock block coming up of David Bowie. That's right, the man from space. All right, thanks for listening.